Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavvy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gang bang, and all these niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all the surfers for pulling up. You already know it's another Surfing Nation situation. You feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yo, you already know we in that good old wave cave. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for pulling up. We about to get right into it. Alright, man. We got unfortunate news coming out the Shy Rack. You know what I mean? From that OTS side of things, you know what I mean? Lil Durk's peoples, one of his right-hand mans, you know what I mean? Originally known as Bay, now known as THF Bayzoo, has been shot and killed, reportedly. Alright, so this unfortunate news, you know what I mean? But for y'all that might think I'm just clickbaiting, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go play this clip, and after the clip, we'll get back to this.
They sprayed the crowd down. They sprayed Zoo and them down. And then they got up out of there. Y'all already know that. Well, the other ones, I don't know their conditions. I know that it was two in critical, Zoo and another one. And the other one, he was like non-life-threatening injury. He was going to make it. But the other one was in critical when I checked. And Bayzoo was put on life support because his organs had failed. He lost a lot of blood, you know, due to being shot in his torso and the other area, and he was on life support. Well, the family has been told to me that the family has taken Bayzoo off life support. They don't want him to struggle no more or go through that, you know, because the machines is the only thing that's keeping them alive. You know, the doctors come in the room and tell you that, you know, these machines, the only thing that's going to keep them alive. When we turn off these machines, if we turn them off, you know, we can keep him on, though, and see if he going to make it. But if we keep him on, it's going to cost and all that. So, you know, the family decided to take THF Bayzoo off life support, man. Bayzoo is gone, man. Hey, condolences to the family, man. Condolences to his brother, Mohammed. You know, condolences to his whole family, man. Hey, I just want to tell the youth, man. I just told Bayzoo the other day, like 3 videos ago, to get up out of it. I say, man, I seen you with your bankroll, man. You flashing your bankroll and all that, bro. Get up out of here, man. You done made it. You a legend on the low end, bro. You done made it already. You ain't got nothing to prove. I say, your homies ain't gonna tell you to leave the hood because they fresh in the streets. So they don't know, you know, it ain't their time to stop. They think that, you know, kill. But you done already been through all that shit. You been in the field since 06, 07, man. You know, when they was calling you Bay. So I tried to tell them that, bro. And I was being sincere and real, bro. And to hear that Bayzoo got shot and that, you know, he fighting for his life and then he on life support and then he gone, man. It's crazy, bro. Like, for real, I watched Bayzoo grow up.
All right, so y'all heard that was Trench's news, know what I mean? This is an unfortunate situation, man, because first of all, I heard about him getting shot last night, actually. But I was gonna wait till this morning to drop it. I mean, when I heard it, it was like some hours that went by. It was like 6 hours old. So I'm like, damn, I didn't even hear about that 6 hours ago. So I'm like, I'm gonna drop it in the AM, you feel me? So I wake up, you know what I mean? I check just to see any updates on it, you know what I mean, before jumping on if I needed to add to the story. And I had the ultimate update that he is officially, according to Trench's news, dead. You know what I mean? So apparently him and 2 of his other peoples, we don't know who them other 2 guys are, they got hit up, drive-by shooting, and apparently it happened while either Bayzoo or one of them was going to pick up a car part. You know what I'm saying? So got hit up, and 2 of them was in critical with life-threatening injuries, and 1 wasn't. So at the time last night, 2 didn't know who the 2 that was critical was yet, but come to find out it was Bayzoo and somebody else. They said Bayzoo organ started to fail. They put him on life support. The family decided to pull the plug. And I'm like, first of all, I'm like, damn, they put the plug fast as hell, because it could have had a chance, but it costs, you know what I mean, you got to pay to keep them on there and all that. But it's like, still, this just happened. It low-key made me feel like the family couldn't wait for this to happen. Not saying they had anything to do with them, but I'm just saying, like, the opportunity presented itself. Like, is there a life insurance thing behind it? Like, that, to me, that just seems extremely fast. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Would y'all have pulled the plug that quick? Like, less than 24 hours? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy. So anyway, this happened, right? So now, word is they feel people are trying to say it's either because, you know, his name was mentioned in Dirk's paperwork recently. I didn't look all the way into it, but apparently it wasn't enough to where something was said or something was pulled from it that would warrant him necessarily having anything done to him. Like I said, I ain't looked into that. I ain't even hear about that until I heard about this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, how I missed that one? But that shit happens. There's so much stuff going on in the media, and I'm keep it real. I'm not the guy that be like at the computer looking all the time. I got shit going on outside of the YouTube channel. You feel me? But I still got to get it in and get the surfers something. You know what I'm talking about? So I heard that, I'm like, oh, all right, so they're trying to say it could possibly have something to do with that. Me thinking, I'm not gonna go with that because I know how close Bayzoo and Dirk is. Not saying that the back door don't get open. We all know that happens. Know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna just go with that. Then they saying it could be related to his reigniting of the beef with Lil Zay Osama in relations to, you know, the watches that he got stolen. Then they start going back and forth just recently and everything, having issues ever since Lil Zay been going on, you know, the interviews and everything on No Jumper. So things was getting sparked back up and everything wouldn't come to that. And I'm gonna say this, man. First of all, for those that have been watching my videos, I don't know how many of y'all that have been watching my video that actually make it to the end. You know what I mean? But at the end of all my videos, I always say, look both ways before you cross that street because you might get hit. I say it every video. You know what I mean? Because that's something I firmly believe in. You got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a clear example. Like, you got to be on point. You know what I mean? And the thing is, when you look in both ways, once you look to the left, you're blind for however long to the right and vice versa. So even looking both ways, you still slipping for that long. And all it take, a bullet travel fast as hell. So a blink of an eye is all it take for that bullet to travel to you. You smell me? So even looking both ways before you cross that street, sometimes you just gotta remove yourself from the street so you don't gotta cross it. Meaning THF Bayzoo, man, he should have been got about it. Then he'll make it no better that Trench's News was saying, like, he said to bro too, like, yo, all this going on, thing heating up, like, you just need to bounce, bro. You just need to bounce. And the thing is, a lot of dudes, majority of these big names lose their life in their hoods, you know what I mean, or in their cities or close by, you know what I mean, within driving distance, you know what I'm saying? So I understand leaving the hood, dude be worried about what their image going to be. Some of these dudes be thinking they untouchable, and Bayzoo was giving that untouchable vibe for a while because son name been brought up in a lot of things. You know, he been rocking and rolling unscathed for the most part, you know what I mean? Beating cases, everything, but a lot of dudes don't see the signs, you know what I'm saying? And I can say that because I come from that type of life too. And you see, I relocated myself to Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to remove yourself from the atmosphere. It ain't got nothing to do with loss of love for where you from. Because I know for sure I love my city, Newark, New Jersey, the bricks. I love my city, I love my people, but I know what type of person I am. I know what come with being out there. And I got kids and shit, you feel me? Now, if I was just me, know what I'm saying, then that'd be different. But him, he got kids, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, Well, I think he got kids. Let me not put that out there. I think Bayzoo got kids, you feel me? But I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that one. But even if he don't, you know what I mean? You got other people, I'm sure, that's relying on you. You know what I mean? Because of the position you're in. You might have nephews, whatever, little cousins, whatever. Your parents. I don't know if both his parents still living and how close he are to them, but you know, it's something. You know what I mean? It's something. And in the position he's in, it's for sure worth it. I'm not in the position he's in, you know what I mean? Like, as far as the notoriety, I don't know what his pockets looking like, but I will hope his pockets bigger than mine, you feel me? But and I'm only saying that because of the notoriety he had. Even though we all know fame don't necessarily equate to wealth or riches. There's a lot of dudes that's famous that's broke out here. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, him being him, having motion, being plugged in when he plugged in that, he should have made the best of that, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? And of course, it's rest in peace to bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be rest in peace. But y'all know me, and those that don't know, you about to know, I'm a non-biased person. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I keep it all the way real. You feel me? Every action has the reaction, and through all the years, they accumulated so much beef that, talking about THF, OTF, all like, it's so much beef and so many different storylines that you can't say it came from his name popping up on Lil Durk's work or whatever the case may be, or Lil Zay Osama and his issue. You can't put that on nobody, because at the end of the day, when you have done so much and people intertwine with this person, you know, out there in California, they clicking up dudes. Some dudes say they don't click up, but these niggas, or they be like, those are brothers. Whatever the case may be, dudes be so tied into other people you never know. And guess what? It could be something that happened a minute ago. Dude be forgetting. There's no expiration date on that get back. Trust me, I could speak to it. You've been rocking with me, you know, I talk about, that's one of my things. I'm more the get back guy. You feel me? Like, sometimes I'll lose the battle, but I'm for sure gonna win the war. Some people on that same mindset, and ain't no expiration date, my niggas. You feel me? Long as you don't let nobody buy you, gas you up to do something prematurely, and you sit there and contemplate, people tend to forget, you know what I'm saying, to where that person never forgot. You feel me? And it could happen anytime. You know what I'm saying? So it could be something like that. We don't know where it came from until it ended up coming out. But of course, he been getting taunted and everything by the opposition, which of course, that's going to happen. You know what I mean? That's going to happen. And things like this is the reason why in my eyes, there'll never be peace in no hoods. You feel me? Because so much be happening that how can it be peace? You know what I'm saying? I know peace is something people want to preach the positivity. Now, you could be a positive person. Now, I ain't saying don't have a positive mindset, but the peace aspect of it, listen, first of all, violence been a part of human nature since we've been on this earth. You know what I mean? Tribes been banging on each other. Like, that's been happening. It's never going to be any type of peace on this planet. You could lower some of the violence, but things like this, a big name like this, y'all know it's about to just add more fuel to the fire out there in Chicago. And this is the hood story everywhere. You know what I mean? Just because you forgive, that don't mean the other person forgive or forgot. You know what I mean? It's like, it should be, and sometimes too, it'll be the next generation that got you. For all we know, this could been somebody parent that did something. I think dudes is older. You know what I mean? So that person you did that to, niggas grow up. So it could be a get back by a whole different generation for something you did to they big homies or something. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy when it comes to the hood, and when you have done so much and got yourself caught up in this situation, that situation, it make it hard to follow your own beef. You know what I mean? And that's one situation you don't want to have yourself into, where you got so much going on that you don't know where it's coming from. You know what I mean? So this is an unfortunate situation. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what develops from this. Once again, rest in peace to THF Bayzoo. Hopefully the other guy that's in critical pull through and everything. And unfortunately, man, 9 times out of 10, we already know what's going to be coming from this, man. But hey, We'll deal with that when that comes up. So with that being said, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me and it's Wavy's world. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for pulling up. You already know I appreciate every single time. And I hope all y'all doing good physically and doing well mentally, because it's real out here. Now with that being said, I appreciate y'all hit that like, hit that comment section, hit the sub, holla at the blood, join the Surfer Nation, we always waiting. And of course, hit the notification bells when I drop something, it's going yell. Please hit the hype that thing up. I appreciate it. I don't know how much effect I have on your video, but it's something they got going on, I need in. You smell me? And you already know, man. It's last but not least. Always look both ways before you cross that street, because you might get hit.
Wavvy. But if the boy tall slick, I'ma blaze some.